Have you ever been woken up midnight by a painful, seizing cramp in your calf? The pain hits suddenly, as if someone is wringing your muscle without any warning. You shoot upright, trying to stretch your leg, massaging it in the dark, with sweat beading on your forehead. Once the pain finally eases, you cannot help but wonder, why does this keep happening? What am I doing wrong? I once thought it was just a matter of age, that after you turn 65, your body simply starts acting up. But the truth is not quite that simple. Those 3 a.m. cramps are not some normal thing you must endure. They are an alarm bell, a sign that your body is facing a serious electrolyte imbalance, and 3 familiar daily mistakes may be the primary culprits. You might be eating well and drinking water, maybe even taking supplements. But all that effort can be undone the moment you lie down. It happens if your body lacks dietary magnesium, if you drink too little all day and then chug water at night, or if your dinner is excessively salty. I remember my friend Gloria from a wellness class in San Jose. Every single night she would wake up to a seizing pain in her calf. After months of trying various remedies, she started paying close attention to her eating habits. She cut back on salty foods at dinner, increased her intake of magnesium-rich greens, and adjusted her water consumption throughout the day. 3 weeks later, the cramps vanished, as if they never existed. No pills, no extra cost, just the right understanding and the right changes. In this video, I will walk you through 3 common mistakes older adults often make with their electrolytes. You will understand precisely why small shifts in how you eat, drink, and rest can help you end those midnight leg cramps and bring you more consistent, comfortable sleep. If you have ever woken up in the middle of the night with leg pain or worried when a loved one experiences this, please stay with me, because a single adjustment you make today could be the key to sleeping peacefully tomorrow night. Now let us get started. Mistake 1, not getting enough dietary magnesium every single day. There is one crucial mineral that many older adults are deficient in daily, yet they are completely unaware of it. It is not calcium and it is not iron, it is magnesium. A magnesium deficiency does not cause immediate pain, but it is the hidden culprit behind many nighttime cramps, especially those nagging 3 a.m. pains that force you awake from a deep sleep. Magnesium helps regulate the contraction and relaxation of your muscles. When the body lacks sufficient magnesium, your nerves can become overexcited, causing muscles to contract suddenly and uncontrollably. This explains why you might be sound asleep and then suddenly get a cramp, without warning, without any prior signs throughout the day. And here is the thing, you do not need a severe deficiency to have symptoms. Even a mild, prolonged shortage is enough to make your muscles speak up at night. Unfortunately, many people still think magnesium only comes from supplements or effervescent tablets. But in reality, magnesium is abundant in very simple foods: spinach, avocados, black beans, almonds, or even just a ripe banana. These are items you can easily incorporate into your daily meals, without spending extra money and without relying on pills. I once spoke with Walter, 71 years old from Sacramento, who shared that he frequently got cramps whenever the weather changed. He drank enough water and walked regularly, but the nightly pains would not let up. After being advised to adjust his dinner by adding sautéed spinach with olive oil and a few sunflower seeds, within just 10 days he noticed a change. No more waking up in pain. His sleep was more peaceful, his legs no longer ached in the morning, and his spirits were much lighter. If you are experiencing nighttime cramps, try reviewing your diet. Are you eating enough dark leafy greens? Do any of your meals include lentils, avocados, or unsalted nuts? Getting magnesium from food not only helps prevent cramps, but also supports a stable heart rhythm, improves sleep, and reduces anxiety, all of which are critical factors for older adults. You do not need to wait until it is too late to make a change. Starting with an extra side of greens at dinner or a small handful of nuts before bed could be the first step toward leaving those nagging midnight pains behind and welcoming a truly good night's sleep. Mistake 2, drinking too little water during the day, then chugging it all at night. There is a seemingly harmless habit that is a deep-seated reason for those 3 a.m. cramps to visit you, drinking too little water all day long, only to drink it all at once in the evening. Many older adults, whether from fear of frequent bathroom trips, being busy, or simply not feeling thirsty, forget to drink water regularly throughout the day. Then at night, when they remember, they drink 2 or 3 glasses to make up for it. But our bodies do not work that way. Your muscles need a stable, hydrated environment to contract and relax smoothly. When your body is subtly dehydrated all day, your muscle cells are essentially wrung out, causing electrolytes like potassium, magnesium, and sodium to become imbalanced. And that very instability increases the risk of abnormal contractions, especially at night, when you lie down and your circulation patterns change. I clearly remember the story of Jean, 68, from Oregon. She usually only drank water in the late afternoon and evening, as she was busy watching her grandkids during the day and did not want to use the restroom often. Around 2 or 3 a.m., she would be awakened by a sharp cramp in her calf, forcing her to massage it for nearly 10 minutes before it subsided. After her doctor advised her to portion her water intake starting early in the morning, beginning her day with a warm glass of water, taking a few sips after each meal, and limiting her intake after 7 p.m., she slept through the night for the first time in nearly 3 months. Many people think drinking lots of water at night is good for them, but it actually backfires. It overworks the bladder, forcing you to wake up to urinate, which interrupts deep sleep, and it does not give the water enough time to be properly distributed to your muscle cells. The change here is not about drinking more water, but about drinking it the right way. You can keep a small water bottle on your dining table, a glass near your favorite chair, or brew some light herbal tea to make it more appealing. Break up your intake, sip by sip, steadily throughout the day. That is how you help your body maintain stable cellular hydration and effectively prevent cramps. A small action like proper hydration at the right time not only makes your muscles feel better, but it also improves your circulatory system, soothes your nerves, and helps you sleep more deeply. And sometimes the key to a peaceful night is not in a pill, but in a glass of water you drank at 9 a.m., not 9 p.m. If you are still watching and finding this helpful, let me know by dropping a 2 in the comments below. And if you have not subscribed yet, I really encourage you to hit that follow button and ring the bell so you do not miss our new videos. Your support helps us keep creating more helpful and inspiring content. Mistake 3. Eating a salty dinner that imbalances potassium and sodium. If you regularly eat salty dinners, you are likely and unknowingly disrupting the balance between sodium and potassium, 2 electrolytes that are absolutely critical for muscle function. And the consequences are not just limited to higher blood pressure. They can also lead to excruciating cramps in the middle of the night, especially when your body is resting and not being consistently hydrated. Sodium and potassium are like 2 sides of a scale. Sodium helps retain water and regulate pressure within blood vessels, while potassium helps muscles relax and stabilizes their contractions. When you eat too much salt, meaning you take in too much sodium from things like sauces, soy sauce, canned goods, or heavily seasoned stews, but you do not get enough potassium from vegetables, fruits, and beans, your body falls into a state of imbalance. The sodium retains water and makes muscles tense, while the lack of potassium prevents them from relaxing properly. The result? Cramps appear, sudden, sharp, and longer lasting than usual. I remember Larry, 75 years old in Nevada, who ate a dinner of braised meat with a very salty dipping sauce every night. After a checkup revealed high blood pressure and cramps that were lasting longer than normal, his doctor advised him to switch to a light vegetable soup and to add bananas, oranges, and avocados to his diet each week. In just 10 days, he saw a clear difference. No more waking up from leg pain, deeper sleep, and no more heavy feeling in his calves in the morning. The point here is not that you have to eat bland, joyless food. It is about restoring balance. If your dinner includes something salty, counteract it by adding steamed green vegetables, eating more potassium-rich fruits like bananas or cantaloupe, or adding a few slices of avocado to your main dish. Avoid eating too many canned goods, soy sauce, or processed foods, which often contain hidden salt that you do not realize is there. A gently adjusted dinner with less salt and more produce can soothe your nervous system, support muscle function, and most importantly, give you a peaceful night's sleep without being jolted awake by those sudden, unexpected contractions. Because when sodium and potassium are in balance, your body also finds its own peace, from within every muscle fiber to every deep, restful sleep. Those 3 leg cramps are not an inevitable part of aging. They are a signal, a quiet reminder that your body is out of balance, especially with vital electrolytes like magnesium, potassium, and water. The good news is you do not have to live with that pain forever, and you certainly do not need complicated medications to prevent it. Together, we have gone through 3 common mistakes that so many older adults unintentionally make: not getting enough dietary magnesium, improper water timing, and eating salty dinners that let sodium overpower potassium. Each of those small mistakes, if repeated daily, is enough to disrupt your muscles' natural relaxation, costing you sleep, strength, and even the joy of waking up refreshed. But those same mistakes are the very doorway to change. By adding a few more greens, sipping water throughout the day, cutting back on salt at dinner, and adding some potassium-rich fruit, you can gently and sustainably reset your body's rhythm. You do not have to change your entire world. You just need to change what is on your dinner plate. I want to invite you to take a look at your own habits. Do you find yourself going hungry all day, then quickly drinking 2 glasses of water at night? Do you love a savory sauce, but forget about that lonely banana sitting on the counter? Just one thing you adjust today could be the start of better, deeper nights of sleep, free from being startled awake by pain in the dark. If you recognize yourself in one of these 3 mistakes, I would love to hear which change you are choosing to make first. Maybe it is drinking a glass of water earlier, eating half an avocado, or simply using half a teaspoon less salt in tonight's dinner. Share it in the comments below so others can learn from your experience too. And if you found this video helpful, please do not forget to hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Your support helps us continue to spread practical, relatable, and easy to apply information for the daily lives of seniors. Thank you for spending your time with me. I will see you in the next video, where every small choice today can bring a lighter body and a truly peaceful night.